To all my Joe Budden podcast fans, you guys are going to be in for a treat. Now, first and foremost, congrats to Joe Budden and Charlemagne. Forbes just released their list of the highest paid podcasters. And no, this is not just for hip hop podcasters. This is not just for black people. This is for podcasters across all genres. Now, of course, you guys know Joe Rogan is the big dog. He's the guy that sets the pace and standard for how much certain people should be getting paid. If you're a podcaster or you currently have a podcast, you might want to do some research on what Joe Rogan got going on. Now, the next two podcasters on the list are tech-based podcasts. And if you go to the fourth highest paid podcaster, it's Ashley Flowers who runs Crime Junkie. I want you guys to keep that in mind for later on. Now, Charlemagne came in at number 10 with $27 million a year. And then Joe Budden came in at number 15 with 20 M's a year. Now, Joe, I don't want to pocket watch you, brother, but I'm pretty sure that 20 M number has definitely doubled from last year. Now, Joe and Ian did an interview with Forbes. It's actually very interesting. If you guys enjoy the behind-the-scenes stuff of podcasting, the business aspect of it, definitely go check out this interview. Now, during this...
Okay, all right. Forbes don't let you react to nothing. I'm going to have to watch that by myself. In private, y'all. All alone, just me and Forbes. But no, they don't let you react. You know, they understand. They want every drop and dime of monetization. I mean, they're Forbes magazine, for God's sake. But anyway.
Podcasting, the business aspect of it, definitely go check out this interview. Now, during this interview, Joe had somewhat of a breaking news. According to Joe, he's going to be starting up a new podcast next month. And
Who's this dude?
It's not a podcast about strippers. It's not a podcast.
This guy look like he turned it into something, like a werewolf or something. I'm kidding. Shout out to this man. I don't know who he is.
About hip hop. It actually has absolutely nothing to do with music. According to Joe, he's going to be starting up a true crime podcast called Crime in America. And his brand new co-host is going to be the legendary Dick Wolf. Here's what he said.
Oh, shit! That's Dick Wolf! That's why he never showed his face. This nigga went and found Dick Wolf. This nigga got Dick Wolf. I knew this was a strange looking guy. I mean, I'm a strange looking guy. But I ain't know, oh man, shout out to Dick Wolf, nigga. Pause.
Very excited. I'm starting my true crime.
I've never seen this nigga. Come on, man. Don't make me feel, I'm not the only one that always wondered, like, who the fuck is Dick Wolf, nigga? Boom, 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 boom. It's the reason I don't be going live, yo. I'm telling you, it's the reason. I could cut all of this out. You never know. You just hear Dick Wolf. Dick Wolf. You're like, oh, okay. Very proficient, Mark. That was all right. I never seen this nigga. Is he blind? Wow. Never even thought to look up. Who is Dick Wolf?
I've got a true crime podcast coming.
Okay.
Partnering with Dick Wolf and Headline.
Sweet. When does that come out?
When is it coming out?
Yeah.
August.
Okay.
August.
And I guess tell me a little bit about it. You're hosting the show?
The show's going to be called Crime in America. And without giving you too much, we're going to delve into some stories. I'm a true crime head.
You are?
I'm a true crime head, so I watch it all.
Okay.
So this will be me looking at stories, telling.
Dick Wolf, like he multicolored, like you know, not like mulatto, but like a brown and black puppy. It's like it's spots of him that is.
Stories, like just putting a modern spin on true crime.
Fair enough. And I guess how does this fit in with your independence model? Is this something you're doing in partnership with someone else?
Partnering with Dick Wolf and Headline. Yeah.
Yeah. This was absolutely like, another step in the right direction for us in a category
Crazy.
that Joe has been itching to do for a long time. Partnering with iconic company like Wolf Entertainment. Dick Wolf is the best true crime news storyteller of the last 3 decades, and Advance being one of the greatest media companies in the world with over 80 newspapers and stations. We're going to have access to field reporters and stories as they're breaking. So I think.
Hey, Ice-T, is this one with Ice-T on with it, or is one with Anthony Anderson?
The model that we're trying to create here was reinventing the way true crime and news are delivered on a weekly basis. And Joe being this entirely new personality, voice, and perspective to take us there.
With Joe Budden. This is going to be interesting. You can't deny. This is going to be certainly interesting. I don't know exactly what Dick Wolf does. Like, I know who he is. I know he on all the crime stuff. Like, if you so basically, because I don't think it's going to be a lot of like, hi, I'm Dick Wolf. Like, nobody, we seen you now. We got it. We understand why your name is at the end of the thing. But what components of his production will be brought and mixed with Joe Budden's style of orating and telling a story? It's going to be really crazy. I'm interested in what this mix is going to be like. It's just weird. Just okay. I knew it was something strange about this nigga. That's okay. Dick Wolf. All right.
I think the most important point that fans of Joe and us will appreciate is, no, we didn't just do a deal where we signed over the rights. We actually are owners in this franchise, and we did this in true partnership with Advance and
shout out to Reaction Nation,
Dick Wolf Entertainment, and our
Honored to do so.
Yeah, honored to do so. Like the fact that
He's a legend for sure.
yeah, I mean, and they've made the best true crime television in history, in my opinion. Shows I still watch today. And Joe and I are just hoping to be a part of, the new phase of that 2026 forward.
Now, if you guys are fans of the Joe Budden podcast, you kind of knew this was going to happen eventually. Joe is a true crime buff. The man enjoys watching true crime shows. He talks about it often on the podcast, so much so that you knew.
That's how I feel about computers and stuff. I ain't really smart with them. I'm like computer retarded. Like I'm like this is this. I deserve a movie. Y'all should be making a movie about me. If y'all saw me typing earlier, I'm like Anton Fisher. I'm overcoming some odds, nigga. I'm like Helen Keller or something out this bitch, nigga. Of technological stuff. Yeah, I be doing technological stuff. I should be like Precious. I be like the Precious. I'm the precious of the internet. I got all the precious symptoms. I ain't got anything but internet AIDS. I might have that. I gotta check with the computer. They just ain't told me yet. My test didn't come back. All right, this is the reason I don't be going live, y'all. I swear to God. I'm gonna get back. We're gonna focus. Joe Budden's Dick Wolf collaboration. They're gonna come out with some sneakers too.
Eventually, he was going to go into this lane. Now, here's why this is also a huge power move. True crime podcasts are very popular. If you guys go to the top podcast list,
especially if they're telling a story.
That list is dominated by a lot of true crime podcasts. So even though during this interview, Joe and Ian are trying to pitch it as a hobby of Joe's, these guys know exactly what they're doing. They're currently dominating the hip-hop podcast lane with the Joe Budden podcast. He kind of dipped his toes into sports podcasting with Zaire Franklin. He also used to have a female-led podcast. And now they've also built a website for any streamers, content creators, and that's not including the other shows on Patreon like Podwives, and also the Patreon exclusive interviews he does. So from what it looks like, Joe and Ian are definitely dipping their toes into different sectors, trying to see what's going to work outside of the main Joe Budden podcast. Now, if you ask me, here's why I think this true crime podcast by Joe is going to work. Joe knows just like anything he does, a lot of his fans, even music fans, are still going to check it out. The man has built a cult-like fan base for many years now. He's also going to have his music fans, his podcast fans, and secondly, Joe definitely has the voice and personality to make this thing bigger. If you guys remember, Joe has auditioned for some movies and also some voiceover work.
It's a Law and Order spot waiting for him. Doom, 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 doom. Come on, man. He fit right in. Him, Ice-T, Anthony Anderson, who else be on that bitch? That's where you go. If you try to make the transition, wasn't LL Cool J one of them? He was in CIS or one of them niggas. Was that Dick Wolf too? Dick Wolf seemed like he in charge of all that shit. I'm probably not even talking about the right show right now. Let me know in the chat. Am I talking about the right one? Is that the same one? It's no words. It's only like that.
Dressed up for. He was going for Daredevil.
Nah, hold up. Hold up. Don't play on my name. Fucking Corey found some drug dealer with a script.
What?
It was
If
like
only Tubi was around.
He's gonna play drug dealer number 3 in a movie or drama.
like yeah, it was like a different version of Power, and I was supposed to be the lead tough guy in the shit. So I was taking the acting classes because I was supposed to be the lead.
He's supposed to be Ghoul.
Get out here.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Amani. I'm not cool.
Yo, you don't got no abs. You would have been taking a shower with the dad bod.
And lastly, there's not a lot of black people in the true crime podcast lane. So if Joe...
Right. They talk about a lot of black people, though. There's not a lot of black people telling the story. Maybe Morgan Freeman. How's my Morgan Freeman doing, y'all? Joe Buttons. Instead of having Joe Buttons, why not have Morgan Freeman? Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman. He was attacked. He'd lie there bloody on the floor. Cool. How many hours was he there? I'll find out in the future. I am Morgan Freeman. All right, y'all ain't coming in for that shit. Here you go. I told you I don't be going live because I be cutting all this stuff out. Why I can't have fun? Come on, goddammit. This is 11/29/27.
finds a way to make it funny and relatable to his community, best believe by next year, we're going to see Joe much higher on that Forbes list. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of?
Right, yeah. And shout out to Joe Budden and Dick Wolf. Next story. Mike check.